Closing arguments, they were, made today in the bribery trial of former Buffalo DEA agent Joseph Bongiovanni. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. It is one of the final steps before the jury finally begins its deliberations. Channel 2's Dave McKinley has been covering the trial since the start, and he has this update. Dave?
Mary Alice and Scott, the jury will get its final instructions from the judge starting at 9 tomorrow morning. His charge is expected to last several hours, so we would expect jurors to finally begin deliberating each of the 15 counts against Bongiovanni by sometime early tomorrow afternoon.
Lead prosecutor Joe Trippi in his 3.5-hour closing argument summarizing the testimony of more than 70 witnesses over the course of the last month and a half began with this box found in Bongiovanni's basement during the execution of a search warrant of his Tonawanda home in 2019. The box contained a thick file Bongiovanni allegedly removed without permission from the DEA offices in the Electric Tower upon his retirement 4 months prior. The file had intelligence reports on a drug ring, which Ron Serio testified he'd been running for years along with Mike Masacchia, a Buffalo public school teacher whom prosecutors described as a mafia strongman through whom Serio would funnel payments to Bongiovanni to protect the operation. Trippi described the file as the tangible evidence of his corruption and the sham investigation he ran for years to cover for his friends and co-conspirators. Prosecutors allege Bongiovanni pretended to run investigations on those he's accused of taking bribes from so that if any other agency was investigating them, he'd be alerted and be able to pass on information to the suspects while also trying to dissuade those other agencies from investigating further. There are 600 pages here, evidence to totally expose him as a corrupt double agent, Trippi said. When it came their turn, Bongiovanni's lawyers told jurors the major flaw in the prosecution's case is they never produced a witness to Bongiovanni taking money. Serio says he never paid him directly. Masacchia never testified, and the defense suggested there's no proof Masacchia wasn't just keeping the money for himself. They also noted that while Katrina Nigro, the ex-wife of co-defendant Peter Gerace, testified she gave Bongiovanni envelopes which she presumed contained money, she had to admit on cross-examination she never looked inside them to see if it was. In delivering the defense closing, attorney Robert Singer compared the government case as being like the kitchen sink, when you throw everything against the wall and see what sticks, and nothing here sticks.
Prosecutors have insisted that one reason Joe Bongiovanni turned dirty was due to immense financial pressures brought on in no small part by a costly divorce and a new high-maintenance wife who appreciated the finer things in life. They made much of him running up $60,000 in credit card debt during the time he was alleged to be taking bribes. His defense lawyers, though, turned that around during their closing remarks, asking jurors to consider if he really did accept $250,000 in bribes, then why was he in so much debt? On your side in the newsroom, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.